Hey, my name is Chris Voorhees, and I am in my last year of seminary, and I want to tell you a story about how I set myself up for failure. You know, when I was younger, my best friend and I had the brilliant idea of digging a hole right through the middle of the earth. Maybe we got too into that Jules Verne book, but maybe we were just big dreamers. So we set out to accomplish this dream, and not one person was going to convince us otherwise. They could tell us about that, the fact that this was impossible, but we wouldn't hear any of it. But what I didn't realize with this adventure, it was actually going to be a great analogy for how I related to Christ. In many ways, I try and dig and earn my way into the arms of Christ. I want to build this impossible tunnel, a tunnel that would bridge the gap between God and me. When I am in this mode of digging, I relate and I see Jesus in two distinct ways. You know, this first characteristic of digging is I think I've become really focused on my behavior. With each shovel of hard manual labor, I believe that somehow I am becoming a better person. But guess what? Jesus didn't die on the cross for the world so that there could be better people roaming around. When we settle for behavior modification as the goal of the gospel, we miss out on a whole lot of who Jesus is. The second characteristic of this impossible dig is that I am fueled by my feelings of guilt. And as I dig deeper and deeper, hoping to break through on the other side, and I keep digging and I just feel that I am never going to be good enough, guilt becomes the motivator. And even when I talk to Jesus about this guilt, I leave still holding on to it because I think that there is one more piece of dirt that I need to shovel away. This is not who Jesus is. Jesus came to free me from this impossible task of being a good person who is motivated by guilt. In fact, Jesus has reached down into this deep pit that I'm in, that I've dug myself for, and he says to me, Chris, I adore you. I love you. Not because you have dug yourself this deep hole, not because you might be a good parent someday, not because you failed in your quest, not because you have fallen short of my perfect standard again and again. No, Chris, I love you and I want to be in relationship with you because I created you and I know that this is the best life for you. It won't be the easiest life, Chris, but it will be the best. And when I recognize what this means, I am overwhelmed by the supremacy of Christ. I am overwhelmed by his goodness. And my response to this grace-filled supremacy of Christ is gratitude and joy. Jesus, I want to glorify you and enjoy you forever. If you know deep down that you've been digging yourself a hole that keeps getting deeper and deeper, I invite you to reach up and grasp the hand of Jesus. If you're unsure how to even begin that, you can check out some of the resources on ChristNow.com as you will be encouraged in your journey to the center of Christ.